Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. I've got Boosh with me, I got EM Destroyer with me. Dude, this one's kind of for you, I believe.
It is!
Yeah, because you picked it up.
Yep.
And you sent me the message.
Yep.
Right about the same time my wife saw it, and I realized, well,
we both picked it up.
Yeah. This is like Circle of Heroes from Clown Shoes, by the way. Clown Shoes brewery out of Mass, originally Ipswich, now Boston. They're also under the Harpoon banner. The Harpoon acquired them. Harpoon being an employee-owned brewery, acquired Clown Shoes. When Clown Shoes started shopping themselves around, they knew they needed to be acquired in order to survive. They were brought into the Harpoon
conglomerate.
family. Exactly. And they wanted to go with an employee-owned company, so they were brought under that banner, and they're also part of the ESOP, Employee Stock Ownership Program. I'm sorry, I'm getting up on my fucking soapbox about the Employee Stock Ownership Program, but it's fucking awesome.
It's true. It's beneficial.
Same as they did with UFO. Harpoon acquired them, brought them on board, made them part of that ESOP family. They're now employee-owned. Yet, they maintain an individual identity, which is where we get shit like this amazing Circle of Heroes idea, and we're going to read this label. We don't always read the label on these reviews, but Clown Shoes is always fucking awesome in their descriptions.
Haven't run into a bad beer or
just look at the art on the can.
Exactly. I mean,
it's psychedelic.
Yeah.
Mitch Ackerman, something Ackerman. I believe it was Mitch. I fucking posted a review on one of the beers that mentioned him, and he on Twitter acknowledged it. So they're really engaged with their audience too. But anyway, what is the Circle of Heroes? Other than awesome, it is a tribute to people who walk quietly amongst us, carry heavy burdens, and manage obstacles bravely. People like Dennis Walker, father, veteran, tireless worker, check. Funny and kind, sorry. The text, the font got to me. Funny and kind, check. A hero, check, in caps. Yep. This beer is for Dennis and his charity of choice. A portion of the proceeds from the sales of this beer will be donated to the Travis Mills Foundation. Awesome, that's a New England thing.
Hannaford Associated.
That's actually a Maine thing.
Absolutely. I'm going to say the same thing I always say on these charitable beers, though. You really want to make a big impact. Give your money directly to the foundation, to the charity of choice. But if you're going to buy the beer anyway, go ahead and buy one that's going to put at least a portion of their proceeds towards charity.
And it's a great beer.
Exactly.
It's Clown Shoes.
We know it's going to be good because it's one of their IPAs too. Anyway, that's my little bit on charitable donations and, anyway. The recipe was created by Dennis's friend and colleague, Melanie, and her fiance, in parentheses there, Matt. Melanie joins Dennis on the label along with his good buddy Will. We invite you to raise a beer to this hero and enjoy this hazy IPA dry hopped with Mosaic and Lemon Drop. Who will be inducted into the circle next? Well, I guess all three of us, because we're drinking the fucking beer and we bought it. But yeah, so there's the label with the three folks there and the awesome Clown Shoes artwork. Now, we see this showing up at Hannaford supermarkets. There's some kind of cross-promotion because they've got pictures of you guys on the end caps holding them. Specifically Hannaford employees. Is it like an exclusive or?
It is an exclusive, and this is an associate who is a leadership person who has made a name for himself, and they have decided to embrace his story and provide a beer in his name.
There you go. Fucking Travis Mills, man. He's a hero. That's for sure. And Clown Shoes, gotta love the brewery. So, all around, there's so many good things going into this beer, including the fact that it's definitely got some effervescence to it because I popped that top and I splattered myself. We'll clean off the fine finish of this lovely wooden table you have provided afterwards. Because I got beer all over it.
And so did I.
I'm going to say I'm glad I'm not the only one who got too aggressive of a pour going. Boosh, for the fucking win over there. Usually he gets a better head poured than I do. And I'm going to say he did it again because
Yeah.
Much of it. I may have gotten.
If there's one thing Boosh knows about, it's head.
And
On the giving end.
okay.
I was gonna say for once, I got a more voluminous head than Boosh, but for once, this is the case that
He
don't
poured it
want.
money.
He got a fucking great pour on that. The man's good at some things, I'll tell you that. So,
Most things.
One
I'm
thing.
gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna do this. Definitely a better farter than the rest of us. Holy shit! We're gonna be smelling that for the next week. That is a juicy looking IPA.
It is.
Look at how hazy.
Look at that
it is.
citrus.
Slightly effervescent, but yeah, it's very citrusy looking. It looks like lemonade at the bottom, tending towards grapefruit juice. At
See,
the top.
without the light, it actually looks more oranges, but orangish.
Yeah, but once you get that light shining through it puts a slightly different color on the lower volume portion of the beer. But yeah, it's a very foamy head. And I know they're all foamy, but this has got like this light sea foam look to it.
I can
Not
tell
like
you, this
a
is
heavy
definitely another really light beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be light, but I actually think it's going to be more of a hoppy flavor.
Oh, you can get it just from the scent of it.
Shit.
Than what we've had in the most.
Yeah, the scent of it will
The ones that
definitely
we've
give
had
you a
earlier.
hobby.
Yeah. It definitely looks hazy and juicy, but that has got a huge hop aroma. My God,
But it's kind of gone away now as far as like what I see.
yeah. I'm getting pine, but I'm also getting earthiness.
Yes, there is some earthiness.
Totally.
Yeah.
Bordering on a metallic aroma, and I know it's not coming from the cans because we know that Clown Shoes has good cans that don't impart a metallic, that aluminum smell or taste. But I am definitely getting earthy aromas that hint towards a metallic.
Mm-hmm. It's very good.
Let's say I'm probably
It's
the
very
last one to take a sip.
smooth. It's got like a good combination of hoppiness and smooth.
It's very smooth, like you said. Yeah, it's almost it's got a nice medium mouthfeel, but it's got that smooth, almost milky juiciness to it,
Yep.
It's got like a creaminess to it.
like Tampico.
Let's get my brother.
Yes, we all know about the Tampico incident. I won't tell you about that later. But it does have like this weird, creamy yet juicy texture to it. It's like a
It's great
Yeah.
balance. It's great balance
And,
across the board.
and it has kind of a warming effect to it.
a little bit.
This would be good around fire.
Mm-hmm.
Or around the pool.
It's obviously
Or at the
easy
beach.
drinking
Or anywhere.
anywhere.
It is an easy drinking
It's a very
IPA.
well put together one. I'm getting like citrus, I'm getting pine, I'm getting earthy notes, which I don't always key towards earthy, so that's impressing me right off the bat. And I'm also getting some hints of floral, very slight in the finish, but also some grassiness, like that crisp, fresh grassiness.
I'm getting a lot of subtle this, subtle that, a lot of subtle that all winds together really well, where nothing is overpowering, but it's all just works.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
With an overall hoppy bitterness, but as you focus on it, you can pick up those different notes.
There isn't one thing that's just overpowering. It's just everything working together really well.
It's fucking amazing.
It's very good.
They definitely picked a great recipe to pin onto the story that they put here.
Yes.
I mean,
Great across the board.
Yeah, I'm honestly at 7% ABV. That's not bad. I was looking to see the IBUs or any other specific notes, but I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
I've got to hit this with a 5 out of 5. And this is one of the most perfectly balanced IPAs that I've had in a long time. And with that nice medium, creamy, yet somehow still light and crisp mouthfeel, it's like the perfectly balanced IPA for me.
Yes.
It's like all the small components are working together to create a great finished product.
For me, I put it at 4.5.
I agree.
It does have that like you say, it has that balance, but it's not quite as good as what I would consider one of the best IPAs as being Marsh Island Swayze.
Oh, we know you love Marsh Island shit.
And
you a Swayze
the Swayze one is actually a very good well balanced.
No. Like I said, you're not wrong.
It's not
Those are
hyping.
fucking great beers.
And it's not really very hop forward.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually taste the maltiness of the malt, and along with that, just hoppy a little bit of a hint afterwards. And that's why I'm going to put that at a 4 and a 3, 4.5.
Yeah.
To me, I put it at a 4.5 just because there isn't one thing that just completely like knocks me off my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
To me, it's a perfect blend of all the subtle things that all create a bigger like end product.
Yep.
And I mean, a 4.5 out of 5 to me is like fantastic.
Exactly.
This is a beer I would drink all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Holidays, on board, celebration, whatever.
It's pretty damn warm and it's going down good. But
Yeah.
like I said, I can picture this being a good fall and winter beer.
Sitting
too.
by the
Actually,
pool, sitting by the fire, whatever.
You know what this is more compared to than the Swayze would be Monkey Fist.
The old recipe for Monkey Fist, maybe.
I was gonna say Monkey Fist is more like in your face, like you get the hoppiness.
Yeah. It is
This is
more
more
it is more in your
subtle.
face, but I actually do
Yeah.
like the hop, like the Monkey Fist as well. But
See, if you could put like all the subtleness and the greatness of this combination wise with the in your face of the Monkey Fist hoppiness,
yeah,
then that would be like a
Hot
5
punch.
plus.
Yeah.
It'd be like bam in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I give it a 4.5. I mean, it is fantastic. I would highly recommend it. Goes to a great cause.
That too.
It's clown shoes. You can't go wrong with that. We have multiple
Ever.
winners.
Clown Shoes has always been good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some fans of Clown Shoes here, by the way. It started with the Tramp Stamp IPA. Bought it for the fucking name. Fell in love with the brewery.
They get creative with their advertising and their naming.
And we're just thrilled to see them continue to be their own individual entity, even under the Harpoon banner.
Yep.
We just wish that we could find more of their beers here in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Because
More of their newer beers.
exactly,
Because we're getting a lot of their stuff that they've always had, the regulars.
Right.
It's harder and harder these days under COVID and everything else to get like New England beers, much less nationally recognized beers here in Maine. We're getting more and more local beers.
Right. And I mean, we're a
Which is
hub.
great.
We're a hub for microbreweries and like craft brews and whatnot.
Well, per
And
capita,
we're still
we're actually ahead of all the rest of the country
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for craft beer.
exactly. Which is great because our breweries make some great beers, but at the same time, seeing an increase in Maine beers available in our stores is also squeezing out, like I said, the Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts
Right,
beers.
yes.
So it's making it harder for us to get a hold of Clown Shoes.
And some
So
of
it's
the
a-
other
Without doing a lot of digging or getting like
right.
send-ins from like
Exactly.
See, the other
From
thing
viewers.
It's a double-edged sword.
They kind of need to get better distribution.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Kind
know
of like what
better
Dogfish
distribution.
had did with getting with Sam Adams anyway.
But anyway, at some point there's got to be. We got to make a trip to Mass to pick up all their shit.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'm hearing road trip.
Yeah, me too.
I'm hearing brew trip.
Well, we
The
do
Harpoon
need
Beer Hall is fucking amazing.
We
down
do
in
need-
Boston. I've already gone off about that
Mhm.
in another video. So
we do need the Extreme Brew Fest to come back.
someday,
Hopefully next year.
not in a box.
It's already gone by for us.
What we'll
But
do is
next
we'll
year
need to
it'll
get
be
our
good.
wives' permission and then Bush's mom's permission.
I don't need permission from her.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
Yeah,
But-
we know
I
better.
don't need permission from anybody.
And make a road trip and do some collecting.
I need permission from work, like everybody else does.
I hear you, brother.
Them papers aren't going to deliver themselves. But anyway,
Well, they
long
are
story
tonight.
short, yeah, tonight. This is an amazing beer with a good
Yes,
cause
it is.
behind it. Despite my little fucking soapbox speech and caveat about just give the money directly to the foundation, you know what? Fuck it. Buy the beer
Yep.
For the love of the beer.
And you're doing some good at the same time. That's the bottom line.
Very good beer.
We all agree it is a great fucking beer. Hit us up down below in the comments, the email link. Love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Whether you agree or disagree, either way. We'll tell you you're stupid if we want to. Maybe.
Or you can tell us if we're stupid if you want to.
That's the thing. Beer taste is subjective. So there's no stupid, there's no smart, there's just...
For the love of the beer.
Plus, if you try it again later on, you might have a different opinion.
Might change your mind.
So...
Yeah. Right and wrong, like I said, subjective.
Yep.
So while you're down there, make sure to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And we've hinted a couple of times here, but if you are in the area where you have access to these Clown Shoe beers and you would love to see us review them, fucking contact us. Email, comments. I've had a couple of viewers send some beers in before, and yes, I am shamelessly submitting a request for free fucking beer.
Or if you've tried one yourself, as far as like a homebrew.
Homebrews, we'll take homebrews. We will give you an unbiased opinion of your homebrew. We love those.
Anything that might be in your area that we're not accessible to, we're always willing to review.
Exactly.
Yes. If you can get it to this guy.
Yeah. Like I said, contact us and we'll figure it out. Till next time, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Drink Clown Shoes beers. You will not be disappointed. Cheers.
They are all good.
Peace out.
Keep drinking.
Oh, I thought you were going for the juice. Thanks for supplying, by the way. I didn't mention that up front. This guy bought these beers. See, I can't do the big swallow like Boosh, and I was behind
This
the
was
ball
actually
anyway, but-
really good.
And that was a good one to do it with, too.
Honestly, I drank a couple of these before, like we had them.
Ooh, pardon.
And I didn't really get the full effect of them until, like, I was kind of, like, in the mood.
Yeah.
Versus just...
Right,
flat
than just
out.
having a beer when it's hot.
Yeah, that. Oh, man.
That was good.
Might have to get some more later.
That was good. Honestly, in my store, we still have a boatload of it.
I noticed it was, like, all over the place. But that's...
Every
like I said,
store.
it's harder to get Clown Shoes beers, so people
But
aren't
we
as
got
familiar with the brand, and they're leaving
Honestly,
shit on the
you know what
shelves.
kills me is when they fucking closed down that Redemption Center, because that was a hub.
It was right down
Which
the road
one?
here. With the slide open barn door, right?
Is that the one right there by the pizza place?
Yeah, Tri-City. It was
Tri-City,
It was the Redemption Center.
Yeah, I know which one you're
They
talking
always had fucking shit everywhere. That's where I always get the live free or die. Now we're relegated to going to Stompers, Damon's, where
Which are good.
they are
options,
good, but it's
but-
hit or miss.
Have you tried Barnaby and Bates there at some point?
Burby and Bates.
I haven't gone to Burby and Bates in a
Burby.
I haven't
while.
been there in a while either.
That
I
might
used
be
to
a
hit them
point-
regularly because
That
they were
might be
closer.
honestly, that might be a place where we go like the next time you
Some
guys
other
are
time.
up.
When we have more time.
I wonder if
Right.
they got different distributors they're working with because we always used to find some one-off
Right,
shit there.
it's a niche market,
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
some
talk-
places have it, some don't. You got to
Yeah.
dig.
and
I'm
it
gonna
wasn't
talk
just the
to
beers;
Ben.
it was the hard liquors where they had a different variety there too.
Yeah, it was a niche. Like you could find those oddballs.
Yeah.
Where now you got like Stompers,
Well, that's-
Damons.
Actually, that's where
Not
we found.
quite the same.
That's where we found the Scappa.
That's what. Yeah, because we were looking for a good Scotch, and the guy recommended it. And he gave us that whole story.
And then I finally found it over at Stompers there a little while ago. And I was like, you know what? We
It's
gotta get
not
we
as-
didn't do it on video, but it's like we gotta try this again.
It's not as cut and dry as it used to be. Now
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
you got to dig a little more.
Yep.
Well, Damon's has a great variety, but they're the only option in our area other than Meridian's.
Where's Meridians?
Fairfield,
Fairfield.
where Joseph Sporting
And
Goods used to
yes.
be.
well, and Winslow Raider Redemption, but there's not a
Raider
whole lot.
Redemption.
There's
Is that
not
the
a whole
one
much.
on Garland Road?
No.
No,
it's on Ben.
It's by the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But most of the
They
places
sell
where we
beer
are-
there?
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know that.
they don't have much for craft craft stuff. But
Once in a while, you can find stuff that you can't get
Yes.
anywhere else. They're the only place in the area that you can get Dragonfly wines.
Yes.
We get that all the time because we're so close to Winterport.
But that's just it. Like we have Raids and we have Raider Redemption, and they're good options. Meridians when I'm in that area, but I'm not in that area often. But when we come up here to Stompers, they've got like everything.
Yeah.
But it's the same story. It's main beers.
Yeah. You need more like. What's the word I'm looking for?
In actuality, I bet you
not regional. I was gonna say
we would find a better selection for New England
in Portland.
Yes.
Or Lewiston, or maybe
a bigger hub.
Right.
I'm a little biased on that because I spent time going to 9 different fucking beer stores in Portland, and I still couldn't find the Clown Shoes 12 Beers of Christmas variety pack.
Right.
You had to
So
go.
I'm
These guys
bitter.
have to go to like
But
New
you know
Hampshire
what?
for that?
We also
Mass.
found
They didn't
better.
go past New Hampshire, but nobody I knew in New Hampshire actually found it. It was only people in Mass who actually
Did you put it on
knew.
Maya's radar?
I did, but you know, he's ain't
Well,
gonna
Maya's
shit
not
me.
going to be able to do a whole lot. I mean,
he
he
doesn't
can
like Clown Shoes anyway.
he can find stuff.
That's just a judgment based on his beer preference, not anything else.
I hear you.
Well, really, when you look
Hey,
at what he posts,
hey,
what he
this
puts
is-
on Untapped,
It's all New Hampshire.
it's all New
shit.
Hampshire shit. But
Which
it's
is-
also
honestly,
but it's also you're not recording right now.
No, I'm stopping. I'm trying to stop it because when I said Maya's a douche, I needed to stop it. I should have stopped it 10 minutes before that.
right?
But the
But
other
the
thing,
fucking camera's not cooperating.
but we haven't. I mean, that's the other thing though is we haven't actually been to a lot of these
Places.
But a lot of those places in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
See, Maya has like a different
he
taste
does-
than we do.
Well, actually, Maya has more of a taste than he has more of a taste like I have.